Hi ladies, welcome to my tutorial for ShadowSense and for highlighting and contouring, only using ShadowSense to do our concealer and our contouring and highlighting. ShadowSense is like LipSense. It is long wearing, waterproof, sweat-proof, it's crease-proof and smudge-proof. It is also vegan and made in the USA and has skincare benefits in it as well as anti-aging, and it's got a lot of natural products in it, and it's all around an amazing product. So, and it's very versatile. So you can actually use the ShadowSense for not only contouring and highlighting like we're doing today, strobing, which is another form of that, which I'll show you in a different tutorial. That's using highlighting, using a couple shades lighter or more to highlight just the areas of your face that you want to highlight that the light hits. So we're going to do that today with our highlighting portion, but the strobing is just that. So anyway, the ShadowSense, you can use it for so many different things. Of course, as eyeshadow, you can use it as your eyeliner. You can use it on your eyebrows. You can use it as mascara. You can use it for, of course, the contouring and highlighting we talked about. You can use it in combination with your LipSense to make different ombre looks, or as your lip color. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to show you some tutorials on it, and I think it's going to be amazing. And also as your concealer, and I'm going to show you that first. I'm going to put some concealer on, and then we'll go ahead and do our highlighting and contouring. Actually, our contouring and our highlighting in that order. So I have 6 shades that you can commonly use for the contouring and highlighting and the concealing. And normally there's 2. Now most people fit into using the Candlelight and the Mocha Java, which are these 2 colors. Now I am abnormally light, so I like to use both of these together, and I'll show you that as my contouring. A little bit goes a long way, so you're going to have it for a while and you're going to have a lot of use out of it. So first I'm going to take my Sandstone Pearl. Now again, these are all eyeshadows, so they all go on your eyes, and then you can use them for these other uses as well. So what I'm going to do is open my tube, and I like to do it like this so you don't get too much. Let me find my little concealer brush. Okay, so brushes too. You don't need brushes to do anything with the eyeshadow. You can just dot it on and smudge it with your fingers. I like to use brushes just because I'm a kind of glamour girl and I love my sets of brushes. So take some off of here, and I'm going to put it right under here as my concealer. And these go on as creams, and then they set for the long wear, so they'll be on all day. In just a moment they'll set. So now I put my makeup on at 5:45 a.m. and I have a very busy day, and these makeups are on at 9 o'clock at night when I'm taking my makeup off. Okay, so you can see the difference already with my concealer. And now if you have anywhere on your face that you want to touch up, this is the time. So, and again, these are sweat proof and waterproof, so you can go to the gym with them on and your makeup will look beautiful. You can swim, you can run, you can do whatever you want to do outside. For me, baseball games, things like that, where you're out sitting in the sun. There's actually some skincare in here, so it's beneficial to wear. Okay, so that's my concealer. I'm gonna close this up, and then I will show you how to do the contouring part. Now this is Mocha Java and Candlelight, okay? So normally you would just use the Mocha Java. Now I'm going to show you how I do it a little bit differently. So right here, the contouring part is where you want to hide different parts of your face. So for me, having a round face, I want to make my face look more oval. So I put it in the parts that I want to slim down and kind of hide. And then I highlight the parts that you want the attention on. So the parts that naturally the light hits to brighten up your face and totally change the look of your face. So for me, having a round face, I'm going to contour right here, right below where I would put my blush on my cheekbones. So take your little brush and do a couple little dots because it goes a long way here of this. And then I'm going to take a little bit and put it up here because there's a little beauty secret here. I have fine hair, and what you want to do, put some here on your neck, okay? When you have color up here, it makes it look like your hairline is fuller. So that's a good tip. Okay, so then I'm going to take a brush, my blending brush. Oh, you know what? First I'm going to do my candlelight. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so for me, I'm going to put candlelight in between these dots to lighten it up. Again, most people will just use this as their concealer or their highlighter. Okay. All right, so here's where the magic happens, the blending. Okay. And a good guideline is where you kind of suck in right there and it makes that little shadow. That's where you want this shadow to be. Okay, and you could do a little bit here to blend. That'll make that part look thinner. And then up by your hairline. Okay, so the key is blending to make it all look very natural. Okay, and then your jawline, which thins your face. Now I bring a little bit up here and a little bit up here. And then my neck. So down one side and up, and down the other side and up. And that gives your neck a naturally thinner look as well. And then it all blends into your face. Okay, so you can see the difference already. And I only did a little bit. So you can do this, you could put on more if you wanna do a little bit more of it, achieve a darker look if you're going out for evening. Right now it's daytime, so I'm just doing like a light little quick contour. So another thing is, let me show you on my nose. I have a very wide nose, so I like it to look a little bit thinner. So again, I'm going to take my Mocha Java and I'm going to put a little bit down the sides of my nose here and the front part in a little V shape, okay? And then I'm going to take the candlelight and dot in as well to make it look as light as the contouring on the sides. So just lightly do that. If this is something you want to do. Do you see that? Okay. Again, dot in the candlelight to make it look a little lighter. Okay, so again for my brush, I'm going to take a smaller brush this time, even like this size, and do it all the way up to here where there would be a natural shadow. Okay, and you're going to see the difference in my nose, which makes this really cool. Who knew you could do all this with eyeshadow? Okay. For me, blending is very important because I am so light. So most of you may not need to do as much as I do. Okay, do you see how that changed the shape of my face already? Okay, next step, I'm going to do my blush. Now, we have a blush and it is called ShadowSense and it is amazing as well. Now, you could use this and it would work the same, but I'm going to show you, since the video is all about ShadowSense, this is called Mulberry, and for me this would be a great natural blush. So again, I'm going to take the Mulberry ShadowSense, and right here, I'm going to put a little bit, and then I will blend it with my brush. Okay, I'm going to use this kind of brush. And a little bit goes a long way, so I may have put a little bit more than I need. But for me, blush helps to accentuate my cheekbones, which is a good part of my face that I like, and I like to show off. So you can do however you feel comfortable. Okay, now we're ready for our highlighting. So for me, I'm going to do Whisper Pink. Okay, that's very light. And I'm going to put it on right here right where the light hits. And you can also, when I blend it out, I'm going to blend it out under this little triangle, because if you have dark eyes, like I do underneath, because you don't get enough sleep, then this will take care of that. The light will hit it and reflect, and it looks like it doesn't even exist. Now, down the bridge of your nose, this will highlight here, up in a little fan shape here, okay? Now, if you're very oily, I would skip maybe so much here, because you're going to be glistening anyway, so you really don't need as much. Now, under here, and your Cupid's bow. Everybody knows I love my Cupid's bow with my LipSense videos. So you do it here, and that's going to really accentuate your lips. You can also do some under your brow and some in here. Okay, so let me get my brushes and do that, blend that out. You want to do this relatively quickly. I'm kind of taking my time a little bit, but once it sets, it is on. So do the parts that are most important here, like the bridge of your nose. You can blend that out really quick. And your eyes. Snow is another great color for doing around your eyes, and I'll show you that in the eyeshadow video more. We could do that on our waterline. You could use this Whisper Pink in your waterline as well on your eyes. It really makes it look like you're not as tired. And I should be using, here I'm going to use my fingers. Here, I'll show you how it goes out with your fingers. That highlights where the light hits on your brow bone, gets rid of your dark circles under your eyes, highlights your cheeks and your Cupid's bow, and down here where the light hits. So this actually thins or highlights your chin. Okay, let me get a bigger brush for up here. Let me get one that doesn't have the blush. So there you go. From beginning to end, that's how you do the steps for contouring and highlighting using ShadowSense. Now these colors are going to be on 18 hours and waterproof. So tell me what you think. Tell me if you want to see any other videos and tutorials. I am going to do strobing for you guys, and some different lip contouring, things like that. And you know what else to do at the end? Take your translucent powder, and that is really going to set all this in for the long haul for your day. And of course I'm wearing my LipSense. This is apple cider, and it has been on all day. So there you go. All done. Tell me what you think. Thanks guys for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.